Hello everyone, I hope you are well. It is time to prep for patch 7.4. We will be getting new craftable battle gear for the Savage tier. The first important thing is the tombstones of mathematics. That will be what you need for the new materials to craft the new battle gear. So I will be capping at 2000, getting ready for it. You can also have your heliometry at 2000 and you can convert it to like 400 or was it 500 more mathematics. So you have a really good head start on materials day one that way. I'm actually doing this on few other alts as well, not just on my main character. Just that head start makes a difference because one of each material, which costs 20 tomes, will be like over 100k each at the first few hours of the patch. So it's really important to prep these. Alright, and the next thing is the 11 chrome aether sands. I have made a video previously how to farm these. I'll link that in the video description. These will be guaranteed needed. And I think we might also need the solutions. The condensed solution. This is not 100%, but I think it will be needed for the new alcahests. What grade are we at right now? We are not alcahest, sorry, gem saps. Same thing, but they are, the name is gem saps for this expansion. So grade 4 gem saps will most likely need the condensed solutions, so prep a lot of these. And the next thing, now I have made my melts for crafter. I'll put that link in the video description as well. But I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna need to change some melts or not. And whether if I end up using this food or this one. Craftsmanship focused. This one is craftsmanship focused and this one is control focused. Both giving good amount of CP. So depending on the minimum requirements for the new master recipes, that will decide which food I'm gonna end up with and will base my macros around it. And of course the cunning tea here. This one that gives 27 HQ. Those are really important. And then the next thing is crafter material. Now, the reason is a lot of people were taking breaks from the game and they're coming back on patch day panic melding. So crafter material usually goes sky high in price. So this is actually one of the best ways to make gil during new patch is crafter materia. So focus on cunning and command. Even competence might be relevant, to be honest, depending on the minimum requirements. Mostly get grade 11. Focus on that. Wow, even right now the commanding 11 is good price in Chaos DC. So imagine the price during patch day. Yeah, so this is a really good way to make gil for patch day if you want. You can also prep both orange and purple script hand-ins. This way you will have leeway in deciding which materia to sell. So if you're not sure which materia ends up being high price and you want to sell that, you can prep hand-ins and use the hand-ins to get the materia that sells for the most gil and use it this way. Do this for both purple and orange scripts. For orange scripts, I'm using this one, as you see in this retainer, full. This is my go-to for orange scripts. It also depends on which types of retainers do you have. I do have quite a few battle retainers, so that food is no problem for me. But if you only have miners mostly, then it might be better to do... let's see, collectibles. It might be better to do this one, the armorer one. If you have mostly miner and botanist retainers, then this is the go-to. Plus, you're gonna end up doing a lot of quicksynth for this one, which means you will be able to farm a lot of materia to sell as well, while in the process of prepping the collectibles. So just a little tips for you there. For purple scripts, my go-to is Alchemist level 89. This one. The reason is because the craft is quick. You just do Trained Eye, you do Veneration, 2 groundworks and done. That's the reason this is the best for purple scripts. So that's my go-to. Battle materia is next. I've prepped a bunch of these. Whether you're raiding or you may wanna sell some penta-melded gear, then you can already prep some materia, as I have, as you can see, all ready to go. Obviously, gatherer materia can be good too on patch day, because we are getting new nodes, new legendary nodes. The new legendary nodes will be in the same legendary books. We only get new books for gatherer once per expansion, so don't worry about that one. And for crafter recipe books, we already have all of them this expansion. 12 is the last one. Until 8.0, then we will get 13. Alright. Another thing I like to prep is the FC buffs in Control 3. Because this can make the difference between having to use 1 extra HQ material or not, believe it or not. This extra 15 control plus the extra control that you can get from your specialist Soul of Crafter can actually make the difference between having to use 1 extra HQ material in each craft. And if you are planning to sell a lot of gear, this will make life so much easier in the long run. Even if you're like crafting the first week of patch, even then it's still worth it in my opinion. So if you are running an FC, be sure to charge few of these grade 3 control buffs. Expansion that we got in 0.4 patch, there is the level 89 material included. So in this case, for Down Trail in 7.4, we will have a use for level 99 materials, or is it 98? 98. For last expansion, it was the Chondrite ingot. For this one, it will be this one, for example. Each crafter have their level 98 material, so prep all of them. Weaver have this one. Leatherworker have the Gargantua leather, or so on and so forth. So be sure to prep HQ versions of those. This way you already have some HQ material ready for the macro. Make you have a really good head start for the patch, and you will thank yourself for doing the work before the patch comes out, if you're planning to make a lot of guild on patch day. So hope you found it helpful. If you did, please leave the video a like. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. Really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.